chosen ones, empaths, and the genuine souls out there. You're reading this all wrong with the narcissist that's involved in your life, okay? You're reading it all wrong, right? The narcissist involved in your life has said some hurtful things to you. They've behaved in a hurtful way, and they're making you feel like you mean nothing, right? This is an agenda and a motive, okay? They're making you feel like you mean nothing, you're dead to them, you're worthless, you're nothing, and you're basing this off words that they've said possibly to you, their actions towards them discarding you or ghosting you or giving you silent treatment or going on with new supplies or whatever it is they're doing, right? But you need to see that this is an agenda and a motive, right? And it's actually the final turning of the key to take full control over your mind, heart, and soul, okay? Remember back when you first encountered the narcissist involved in your life, right? They had this inner darkness with them, this inner darkness that you've seen, right? This darkness that you've seen, this was present in them when you first encountered them. This was present in them. But they made sure, they tried their best, and they know full well, they have enough sense in themselves to know that if they presented this version of themselves, this persona, this evil, disgusting persona that they've portrayed to you now, if they showed you this initially at the beginning, you wouldn't affiliate with them, you wouldn't have got in a romantic relationship with them, you wouldn't have been friends with them, you wouldn't have paid them any attention, and you would have told them to go away. You would have stood your ground, you would have told them to go away, right? But now, after they've put you through the whole manipulation, which was the initial encounter was a motive and agenda to infiltrate your life. So they infiltrated your life, they took you through the process, they love bombed you, they gave you subtle devaluation, abuse, stuff like this that conditions you, gets you addicted to them, gets you to chase the love bomb. You're losing sense of, you're in the fog, you're losing sense of reality. And then they turn nasty. Now, there's something I want to address about when they turn nasty. Look, you need to embrace that this narcissist that's involved in your life didn't plan on turning nasty on such and such a day. They didn't plan on turning nasty on this given time that they turn nasty towards you, or really nasty when they unmasked, as people like to call it, right? When you've seen the unmasking, they didn't choose to do this, okay? The narcissist that was involved in your life saw you as someone, when they infiltrated your life, they saw you as someone, you need to embrace this, right? That's what I'm saying by you're reading it wrong. They saw you as someone, as perhaps a lifelong friend, that they can extract energy from and use and gain from, or a romantic relationship that they can use and gain from and extract your energy. They saw you as a lifelong source of supply. They did. But the fact of the matter is, these narcissists, deep inside them, in their inner world, that no one sees, you haven't seen it, their friends haven't seen it, the family hasn't seen it, no one's seen it, okay? These versions, you've seen personas. You've seen a persona that love bombed you, you've seen personas throughout the relationship, and you've seen a persona at the end when you've gone your separate ways and they've turned nasty, right? This is still not the real them, okay? So you've seen these personas, but it was actually the fact that they're mirroring you day in and day out, pretending to be something they're not, knowing inside themselves that they're disgusting weirdos that no one really wants to be around, grates on them, right? Just in your natural way that you function in life and navigate through life, it rubs them the wrong way. They get irritated. And this is what I'm saying. This them being hurtful towards you at the end, saying things, running off and cheating, this is them losing control. Okay? This is them losing control. Right? And this is what I'm trying to say. If the narcissist involved in your life lost control initially with you when you first met them, like I'm talking when you first met them, right? If they lost control, come up to you, started screaming, shouting, telling you you're this, that, the other, like, you might have been shocked. You might have been scared. You might have been a bit alarmed. But it wouldn't have hurt your feelings to the same extent it's hurt your feelings like it has now, right? And this is the thing. They knew that. They knew they couldn't behave like that around you when they first met you. The fact of the matter is, they lost control at this point in time. I don't want you to feel sorry for them or anything like that, right? And I'm not saying you didn't purposely hurt them or give them narcissistic injuries or whatever, right? But they lost control. But they see the way that you react. They see the way you read the situation. And you try, you apologize, you say you're sorry. And they say, wow, I've got full control over this person. So them losing the plot, you know, being unstable, losing the plot, cheating, lying, doing whatever, right? And then you're the one trying to make up with them and chase after them. And like, this could even be in friendships, you know, like you're trying to rectify the situation. They're like, they start to get the comprehension like, wow, they've got full control of you. They can do what they want. So they get in their minds, they don't even need to stay around you no more. Right? It's not that they don't want you. They've got you. They've got you where they wanted you. They're like soul collectors. They've come into your life, infiltrated your life, took your mind, if it's a romantic relationship, took your mind, heart, and soul through an emotional process where your mind fell in love, where your heart connected with someone and fell in love, where your soul felt like it met its soulmate, and then they've treated you like crap at the end, and you're still yearning for them and desiring them, right? They don't need to be around you no more, right? And that's what I'm trying to emphasize. That, how can I put this? The way you would have reacted when you first met them, that's the way you need to be with them. If someone you just met started behaving the way they're being at the end, you would not have tolerated it. So why should you tolerate it now? Just because they've manipulated you the whole time, lied to you the whole time, gaslit you the whole time, deceived you to fall in love and all of that. Why should you react differently now? Why should you be in a place of hurt? No, you should put your foot down and be done with them. You know? That's when something will shift in their mind. Right? None of you should want them back, but I'm trying to say to you that just because a narcissist hurts you, like some of you know them as liars, yet you still believe. It's not your fault, but you still believe them when they say hurtful things. Like, don't take this person seriously, right? They didn't have control. They lost control. They're impulsive. They cheated. They lied. They stole. They done something impulsive, right? That destroys the relationship, right? And you should not be the one trying to fix it. You should not be the one being upset. You should react how you reacted, how you would have reacted before you knew them that well, before you spent a proportion of your life with them. Get back to that way of thinking. How you would have reacted if someone come up to you when you first met them and was like, you know, say it's a romantic relationship and you met someone out and about and stuff and you were having a date and stuff like that, and then you was in a coffee shop and then they just jump to the next table and start talking to someone else and love bombing someone else, you'd be like, it might hurt your feelings momentarily, but you'd be like, that person's fucking deranged. You'd be like, that person's screwed up in the head. Right? And that's the kind of mindset. That's what I'm like. You've got to do a lot of like deprogramming, right? You've got to do a lot. It's mental exercise. You've got to do a lot of mental exercises and detachment from this dusty weirdo, right? I'm telling you, right? They don't. You will not want nothing to do with a narcissist. They will always want you, right? They will always want you. They will always want you. The fact of the matter is when they have you in this position, like they have you now, many of you, I know all of you are not in this situation, but many of you are in a situation where you feel incomplete without them, you miss them, this, that, the other. They don't need to be around you anymore. They've got full control. And they're stubborn. They had an emotional outburst. They lost control. They're impulsive. They cheated. They lied. They've done whatever. They're impulsive. And why? Like, you shouldn't be hurting about that. What you need to take from this is you see them as a narcissist now. Don't miss the narcissist. Like, it's a process. It's a process. I'm really trying to address them because I don't like it. I don't like you being in a place where someone has hurt you so bad. They've manipulated you in the beginning, love bombed you, all of that. And you're in a place where you still want them or miss them. And it's a natural occurrence. It happens, you know. Sometimes it can last longer, quite a long time. You can feel that way, right? You can feel that way for quite a long time. I'm not trying to daunt you now or make you triggered or anything. So some individuals will feel like that for some time. And that's why I'm trying to give you the tools to realize what you're dealing with. Like, okay, I've been a bit all over the place in this video, but just something you can take from this, right? If they done this at the beginning, I keep saying this, if they done what they done at the end, at the beginning, you would have had nothing to do with them. It's the same way now. That's before you was with them. That's before you got involved in a relationship with them. That's before you knew them too well. If they showed you that side of them when you first met them, you would want nothing to do with them. So what is it in you, right? Focus on this. I know what it is. But what is it in you that is willing to accept all of what they've done and still want them now? You see? I'm telling you that the narcissist will go further and further away because they know they've got full control of you. If you stay in this mind state of desiring the narcissist, of wanting the narcissist back, of being distraught, they've collected your soul. You see what I mean? They can't really collect your soul, but they've collected your soul. You're complete. They've completed that project, right? If they think you're on the shelf just waiting for them and they can come back to your life at any time, they will go off and have fun with new supplies and stuff like that. And yes, when they get out there, they'll start to realize that these new suppliers aren't on the same level as you. They'll start realizing that. They'll try and start worming their way back. But if a narcissist, like, none of you should ever take them back. I know many of you have taken them back and stuff like that, but this needs to be the final time. Don't take them back. Just let them go, right? You need to have a knowing inside yourself that this narcissist lost control one day. They ruined the relationship. But they saw you as a lifelong person they wanted to be around. But when they see you respond in a hurt way, broken way, they feel fulfilled. They feel enjoyment. They like it. They feel powerful. They feel like they have control over you. So they'll keep trying to hurt you or keep going more distant. You see what I'm saying? They'll start glorifying their new supply if it's a romantic relationship on the social media, hurting you, knowing that you'll be watching, looking for closure, this, that, the other. But the narcissist wants you. You are a source of supply to them. You are the important one that they need. You don't need them. They need you. So let them go out there, entertain new supplies, burn out, realize that they're not getting the same fuel supply. A lot of you are feeding them supply while they're with their new supplies. Right? A lot of you are feeding them supplies while they're with their new supplies. That is not beneficial. Let them burn out. Let them realize that they fucked up. They already fucked up when they lost control. When they done this unmasking at the end of the relationship. They already fucked up. But they're using it to their advantage now because they're seeing how devastated it made you. But I'm telling you, right? They will come to the knowing. They will come to the awareness that they lost control. They ruined a relationship with someone who provided a potent source of supply, which is you. Okay? And they'll realize that these new supplies don't equate to what you offered. Right? They've always got the comprehension that they want you. Narcissists can want several people at the same time. Right? They want to infiltrate people's lives and take control over people's lives. Right? They do this time and time and time again. But you will be the one that stands out from the rest. Okay? You'll be the one that stands out from the rest that got away, that didn't accept them back again. If you have accepted them back, that didn't. Because they're going to come trying. See what I mean? You need to get the hell away. Right, you've woken up to narcissistic abuse, but please, like I'm saying, don't believe them when it hurts. Don't believe them, don't take them seriously. You know, don't take them so seriously. Don't take them seriously during the love bomb or anything like that. Just don't take these dusty weirdos seriously. You just can't take them serious whatsoever. You know, they're just unstable creatures. But please embrace, they did see you as a lifelong source of supply. Okay? They did see you as a lifelong source of supply. And the reason this ended is because they lost control. Because they got narcissistic injuries inflicted. And you saw a persona. You saw part of their inner world. The nasty version. A persona that's connected to their inner world. Still not the real them. That wanted to put you down. Wanted to hurt you. I'm telling you, I know you can't do it now. But if you'd reacted the same way you would have reacted as if when they first met you, where you would have told them where to go, you would have told them, they would have come chasing you. If you just said, get away from me, nothing more, go, blocked, see you later, bang, they would have come chasing, devastated. You see what I'm saying? It's what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to articulate in the best way possible. But I'm telling you, if you can react the way you would have reacted at the beginning, that's what you need to start incorporating in your mind. Because you're going to go on a journey now, okay? You're going to go on a journey now of healing. And you will become the version who you was before you even met the narcissist. And you will be an enhanced version of that. You're going to go on a whole soul-searching journey. Transformation. Personal transformation. You're going to become who you was before. You're going to laugh again. You're going to smile again. You're going to get to that place. Please leave them away from you. Obviously, if you was in a romantic relationship and you have children with them, keep them at a distance. You know, just do the exchange of the children. Look into parallel parenting where you communicate for an app. Meet in a neutral location. That's the best you can do. You keep them to a minimal. Don't grey rock them. Don't talk about you and them. You know, that's just as powerful, you know. You've got a job to do. They obviously need to do their part in raising your child and stuff. You got to do both roles, but just try and react to the narcissist how you would have reacted in the beginning if they behaved in this way. Okay? Because none of you, I reckon 100% of you, right? 100% of you that are listening, right, would have never tolerated what you tolerated throughout the relationship if they'd done it at the beginning. You would have never tolerated or reacted in the way that you did if they'd done this at the end. And it's not your fault. There's something I've been focusing on. If it was a romantic relationship, even friendships, they take your mind they infiltrate your mind, so you feel like you're connected to someone important. You feel like they're a significant person in your life. Could be a family member, friend, romantic partner, whoever. Your heart feels like it's connected to someone significant in your soul. So you've gone through this process of connecting with a complete and utter deviant, okay? A complete and utter deviant, disgusting parasite that your heart, mind, and soul thinks is healthy. Your heart, mind, and soul still views them as healthy, despite what you've been through. And that's why it's about the consciousness that you have in you to train these parts of yourself. You know, inform your mind what they really are. Tell your heart what they really are. Connect with your soul and tell it what it really is, what they really are. It's not your heart, mind, and soul's fault. Thought it was in a healthy relationship, but it's really not. Okay? So let them go. It's the most powerful thing you can do. Like you would have done in the beginning, you would have let them go. You would have told them to go away. Tell them to go away and let them go. Difference is now, if you tell them to go away and let them go, they're going to realize what they lost. You see, you don't even have to tell them. Just get on with your own life. Show them in your actions. Don't phone them. Don't text them. Don't chase after them. And they'll realize what they lost. Okay? They have an awareness of what they've lost already. But because they feel like this is the final turning of the key, where they took full control of your mind, heart, and soul, and you're always going to be there wanting them and desiring them, and you're never ever going to break free from that, which you are going to break free from that. Okay? That's why they're behaving in the same way they are. Right? Going on with new suppliers, this, that, the other. They'll be back. But just don't let them back in. Just please, I pray, ask God. I know I'm not all powerful to speak blessings on your names, but ask God to please make sure that even if you've given them 10 chances, 20 chances, however many chances, that you don't let them back in your life when they try. Okay? And I know some of you might give them another chance because you're decent souls, right? But you'll all get there. You'll get to the place where you don't want them back. You're sickened by them. That's a significant place. When you're sickened by them, they actually make you feel sick. Right? Oh, it's a beautiful place to be. Right? And you're going to get there. I promise you, you're going to get there. It's a detox. It's like deprogramming yourself. It's a real lot of inner work you have to do. Okay, and that's why I'll say don't have no distractions around you. Don't have new romantic relationships or deal with this, right? It's a lot of inner work you've got to do, but you can do it. Okay? And the main thing is now, you know about narcissists. And there's a lot of narcissists in this world. So you know you have some comprehension already of how to navigate in life. That's what I'm saying. Just don't be telling anyone about the narcissistic abuse because they don't understand it. And also, if you encounter a narcissist, they'll use it to infiltrate your life as well. Right? So be careful who you discuss that you've been through narcissistic abuse with. It's a very important thing. It's very important, and I hope that I should have probably said that earlier, so most of you caught that I said that. But it's a very important thing that you don't tell people about the narcissistic abuse. Obviously, if you got a family member or you got a friend that's really like that they're ride or die, like trustworthy, like you know them, right? They're certified. Like obviously you can discuss with them, right, if you want to, but don't discuss with new people, like that you don't really know, or people that don't understand, like about the narcissistic abuse. Don't tell people that you're a chosen one. Don't tell people that you're an empath, right? Because it shows in your actions. People will pick up on this anyway, spiritually, in the way that you move. You're a genuine soul. Don't tell people that you're this, right? Keep that safeguarded, right? Keep that safeguarded in people you encounter in your everyday life. It's okay, you're in the comment section, you're on YouTube, you're speaking with other chosen ones, empaths and genuine souls. That's okay, but in your everyday dealings with people in life, in work, in your outings, in your everyday life, keep that guarded. You know, keep your connection, your connection with God or the universe, your spirituality. Keep that to yourself, right? And be vigilant with these people that you encounter in the future, because there's so many narcissists out there. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.